The unpredictable weather of Sierra Vista, Arizona. Presented and created by Shanika Nicole Freeman. All content within this video is based upon the following: Georgia Performance Standard S1E2. Students will observe and record changes in water as it relates to weather. This video is being made to document my experience with water and how it relates to weather in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Why me? This was my first thought upon arriving in Sierra Vista, Arizona at Fort Huachuca in July 2010. Students, I want you to understand that Arizona is a very arid state and has many deserts. Rain is not a common thing in Arizona. However, this state experiences great variances in its weather. The massive amount of rain, which is simply water, can come in many facets of weather such as snow, sleet, rain, and/or hail. Little did I know the weather would be out of this world. I had no idea that the weather would be this crazy in this place. I always thought of Arizona as a dry place, but throughout the winter months and monsoon season, the state is hit with heavy amounts of water or precipitation that comes in many forms. One minute, it is super sunny. I just think I might need to pull out my handy dandy sunglasses. Nothing like my stylish Ray-Bans. Students, most of the time, Arizona has an arid climate. Upon my arrival, all I saw was the sun, dry dirt, mountains, and tons of brown. Nothing else. But that soon would change as monsoon season approached. The next minute, you are running for your life due to the torrential downpours of monsoon season. Has anyone seen my life vest? Thank God I did not forget my handy dandy umbrella, or in my case, my poncho. Monsoon season is a time frame from July until around September when the state has long periods of substantial rain. Oftentimes, it is the only time when the state receives any form of precipitation. Rain is generally the only type of precipitation during this period, and it is only in liquid form. Sometimes you can have hail, which is when the rain goes from a liquid to a small or large balls of ice or solid. Note, hail is not very common, and you generally just get rain only. Where are my Uggs? Finally, you are like, geez, can it get any worse? It is freezing cold, snow on the mountains, raining with a slight chance of freezing sleet that turns into snow eventually. Students, during the wintertime, Arizona's weather is completely opposite. It is freezing cold. One would not think it would be cold in the desert, but in fact, it gets really cold at night and the early mornings. It gets even colder in the winter months with snow and freezing rain. As you can see, rain is now in the form of snow and/or sleet during these months. It is not uncommon to see snow on the tops of mountains, even if it is not snowing on the ground. I just want to go home! Students, by this time, you can now see why I wanted to come back home. I had experienced scorching heat, heavy downpours, snow, and sleet. I had never experienced this type of weather in Georgia until recently. After 9 months of crazy ups and downs with this weather, I was on my way back home to the wonderful state of Georgia. Thank God I made it through the mad weather in Arizona. But now I am home. I can now share this experience with you when it comes to explaining how water can have many forms when it relates to weather. With this video, I hope that you now understand that water can take on many forms when it relates to weather. You have rain, snow, hail, sleet, and ice. So there is a wide range of solids and liquids that can come in the form of weather precipitation.